Well, anywho, welcome back to Solarpunk. Today we are testing out a few things. So typically what I do is I record on a widescreen monitor. And today I've decided to go with my smaller monitor. Just to kind of see. I do get quite a few comments kind of stating that I need to fix the aspect ratio, but it's typically stretched. Oh no! Oh. Well, at least it's an easy grab. So it's typically stretched, right? And so the thing is about that. Perfect. We can go ahead and just make another one of these while when we grab this. Let's retrieve our airship. So as I was saying, it's typically stretched because I'm not a big fan of the black bars when I do have it in the normal aspect ratio of the ultra wide. And so today what we're doing is seeing if you guys prefer me using the smaller monitor and having it just kind of fit as needed. So anyhow, as I was saying, we're just going to go ahead and film an episode while that's all kind of running in the background there. And we're going to see if we prefer it non-stretched at a more native aspect ratio. But I'm not too sure. As I said, I prefer using my bigger monitor just because it's a lot better. Ooh, we're gonna do it again, aren't we? No. Alright, we got it. Okay, we're good. It wasn't even that hard. How are you gonna tell me that? I'm getting frustrated. 1 second, please. Alright, so we're finally heading back. Hopefully we'll get there in one piece. I'm going to do my best to be gentle with it. Okay, and we were gentle. Perfect. Alright, let's see what this guy wanted. 20 tomatoes. Alright, he only wanted 12. Alright, he wanted 30 bricks. Let's give it to him. We are 3 short of the corn. However, we do need sheep's milk as well. So, 3 corn and 3 sheep's milk. So let's go ahead and grab that up. Alright, so 3 more corn. That's gonna... Oh, no, 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 no. I tell you what, I am not having any luck with anything. Oh, hey. At least it's over here. And we could just retrieve our airship. That kind of worked out in our favor. Alright, we did collect up some sheep last time. Let's see how their milk is doing. Alright, we got a couple out of it. Water, we did add, I'm not sure if I showed these last time, but we had the automatic feeders as well in watering. So we should be good to go there. Basically with that, all we got to do is collect up our sunflowers and our wheat. And there, perfect. Let's just plant everything back up. I'm telling you, I am not having a good day with all this. It's just, it wasn't meant to be. All right, we needed 3 corn, so we got to wait for that to grow anyway. I also put in this algae catcher. So as you see, we're collecting up algae as well. All right, so while that's kind of working its magic, I'm going to go ahead and come over here, make some food, and I'll show you how this food works. For those of you who would like to know. There we go. Oh, also, on another note, I put some more shelves over here just to kind of hold up, you know, seeds, vegetables, things like that. Resources, mainly. All right, and I think this should be good. Oh, and so we need just a couple more. Was it 10 or 20? I don't remember. Let's see, do we have any more coming? Oh, we got one each. Yeah, perfect. Gather. Gather. And this looks like it's out of food as well. So let's go ahead and just put some more food in. And that will automatically fill it. And same here. There we go. That's all good to go. These guys are happy little campers. Just waiting on corn. Story of my life. I swear. Them dogs. These guys are putting in work, which I completely appreciate because I have not had to go over to those other islands and grab anything. So that has been very nice. Alright, let's just empty off what we don't need. The things we can do with the algae, if we have one more, we need 10 altogether. Oh, that works. I think it's algae and cobalt, maybe. I put that book there because it was easier to, yeah, copper and cobalt, 5 and 5. Perfect. And I think we can just take from one of these, right? No, that we cannot. All right, we'll do it the hard way. Well, bam. All right, and so we could do another circuit board. And I put a circuit board in one of these. Right here? Yeah. So let's give this guy a quick upgrade. And he has got 2 slots now instead of the 1. So we are cooking with gas, as one would say. Alright, I'm going to just sit by idly until this corn is done, and then we'll come back to it. Folks, so far a day has passed, and we have yet to get any corn. However, that's no real big problem, because it's slowly starting to sprout. Got a good few minutes left on it, I'm sure. Just collect up our algae. Alright, I figured I'd give you a quick sit rep on that. Nothing really else has happened. But we do have 3 sheep. Name is Snickers, Plum, and Blossom. And you guys remember Dottie and Bori. I only remember capturing 2, so I don't know if they had a baby and made one. I'm very confused on that. I'm not sure if that's a part of this game that can actually happen, but if it is, that's pretty cool. Alright, come on, corn. Alright, I'm not going to keep you waiting. We'll be back. We've done it, folks. We finally got the corn. What was approximately 2 minutes for you guys took me about 20 minutes running around doing absolutely nothing. Hopefully we have everything we need. We should be able to go on, check out the rest of these upgrades, and hopefully get prepared for a new episode. Which I think we're not going to be exploring new islands today. But we are here. Just trading in a few things. Fudge and berry cakes. What do I need? Berry cakes. Berry cakes. Where do I get berry cakes? Automatically produces wood. Don't need that. I think we will since we do have a couple. Let's go with the sky turbine just to check it out. And I guess we're going to try to figure out berry cakes next. I'm thinking if we haven't yet, they might be on another island. And if you remember last episode, we found, either last episode or the episode before that, we found the backpack frame, and we just need to find the backpack next. I have not been able to see a backpack yet, so yeah, those are only 2 new islands. Okay. More inventory space would be lovely. Lovely doubly. However, if not, that's fine too. Now, I believe we have like 1 or 2. Uh-oh. 1 or 2 berry cakes. We do need a couple more to get that 3. Obviously, I'm not the most organized person when it comes to all this. However, I do get things done. So, that being said, it is a marathon, not a race. That makes sense. Why do I keep blowing up every time I touch something? That is the 5th time this has happened, and it is not fun. My ship's not even... Folks, we're going to call it an episode there. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, back to where we were. Sorry about that. I apologize for that long wait. Although, hopefully it was not a long wait for you guys. Now let's do this slowly. We're going to stay down here. Park it. And while I explore this quick little island again, make sure we didn't miss out on any treasures with possible cakes in it. The only thing I could think of is that it's going to be in a crate of some sort, and that we missed that crate. There's that sheep. I knew I didn't get it. Looks like we're gonna have 4 sheep now. Get out of here. Okay, bye. Alright, we're gonna look around one more time here. Start with low bits. Then we'll work our way up to the high bits. Now, there's probably going to be a lot of cuts throughout here just because, well, I stopped talking and then I'll say something and it might make the final cut, but who knows. Okay, going up one more here. All right, we're good on energy, we're good on food. And we're good on water. Now the only thing I could think of is that our sheep did mate and we have a sheep baby now. All right, one more look over here. Don't see anything of importance. Let me head up and go check out this other island. Look! We did miss a container over here. Sorry, I thought I saw something shiny as well. Oh well. I saw this one. This one too. That was not what we wanted. Oh, there are carrots. Okay. Next. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got most of everything on this island. I mean, sure, we missed that crate, but there wasn't really anything in it that was worth it. Alright, this should be our last. I think what I'm going to do real quick is fix this thing. Oh, that's probably why I was at 100% damage this whole time. I don't know why I wasn't smoking, though. Let me double check that other island, and then we'll see what we have to say. If you don't hear back from me, well, I probably ran into another island. Alright, so we made it to the other island, and look, it is dark. However, there is a treasure chest right here. Thus being absolutely nothing in which we need. God dang it. Well, folks, it is with great disappointment that I hang my head low and tell you I scoured that island, found 2 different treasure chests, none of which contained 2 berry cakes. I don't know what to do. I'm lost at this point. If you have any suggestions, please hit me up in the comments to let me know if you think you might know where the last 2 berry cakes might be. I will surely take you up on that. But as always, folks, this is Rick, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.